Hey everybody, this is Dan for GemmyD on Cars. Now I am back here at Sun Motors BMW in Mechanicsburg, PA, looking at this special car right here. This is a 2018 BMW M3 CS. Now, a reason that this dealer gets such high caliber cars, which I will show you what is currently behind me in a second, is because this is one of the best BMW dealers in the nation. It's just funny how it works out that where I live, this is one of the best BMW dealers in the nation. So before we get into talking about this car, the special M3 CS, we're going to talk quickly about what else is in this lineup right here, and then what we have planned after we go talk about the M3 CS. So first off, we have a Long Beach Blue BMW M2. Now this car was just traded in by the guy who just bought an M5, which there are currently two of them right here, but this car is Long Beach Blue. It is absolutely beautiful. This is a perfect car in my mind, but we'll see what else we have. We have the M3 CS right here. This is the ultimate M3 to go along with the ultimate sports sedan right here, which is an M5 competition. This car has 625 horsepower right here. It's a 4.4 liter V8 twin turbo. This is the perfect sedan, the ultra luxury fast sedan. This car goes 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. So this is the normal M5. You say normal with a car with 600 horsepower. But yeah, this is similar cars, but this is the competition version. Now, coming over here, you have the ultimate SUV. This is an X5M. This has 567 horsepower. This is the fastest, most horsepower SUV that BMW currently makes. I mean, look at this red. I mean, look at this slate of cars that BMW has here. Now, altogether, this is something like 2,500 horsepower between this X5M, M5 competition, and the M3 CS to go along with the M2. It sort of runs the gamut of performance and engines and specs, but we're going to talk about this guy right here. What sets the M3 CS apart from a regular M3 or M3 competition is a few things. Now, you've got this extra carbon fiber splitter up here in the front, which looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at the finish of that. It's sort of like a glossy carbon fiber. You've got the upgraded headlights that are in the M3 competition. Now, I think this hood scoop is special to the C3 M3 CS as well, but you've also got a bigger diffuser in the rear. So check this out. That is finished in all carbon fiber. You've got special exhaust, and I think this spoiler is specific to the M3 CS as well. This actually looks like a Giulia Quadrifoglio spoiler. It's got nice sort of finish of it, but it is absolutely stunning. Of course, you've got a carbon fiber roof, like all M3s have. Now, the power of this car is bumped up a little bit. The normal M3 has 425 horsepower. The competition has 444, but this car has 453. Now, another thing that is different about the CS is you've got brand new design wheels for the CS, which I think is absolutely beautiful. I'm always a fan of the double 5-spoke, but you've got 19-inch in the front, 20-inch in the rear, and they are Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s, which is basically the best road tire you can get on a car, so you know they mean business. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is still the same 3-liter inline-6 twin turbo. This car, I think, has the carbon ceramic brakes, which is like an $8,500 option, which is just, can you imagine spending that much money on brakes? This car retails for a cool $102,000. We need to take a look at the engine. Now, something that is specific for the CS, this is a carbon fiber hood, and it's hard to come across in the camera how light this hood is, but look at this carbon fiber finish. You can tell that, you know, all the carbon fiber we see is just a small tight weave, but look at this large weave. I mean, that is a beautiful hood if I've ever seen one. But here is the heart of the beast. This is a 3-liter twin turbo, 6-cylinder inline, and look at this carbon fiber right here. That whole piece is carbon fiber. I think this car, the M5, has a similar thing, but just look at it. It is a beauty. I mean, BMW is going to go down in history as having some of the nicest 6-cylinder engines, of course, obviously with the Porsche 911 as well. But it is hard to describe how light this hood is. I mean, it is absolute. It's got to be like 10 pounds. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, this is the heart of the beast. So that's a couple things that differentiates the CS from the normal M3, and that is really loud. So let's go on the inside. Now before you step in, you got a special M3 CS kick plate right here. Now look at these seats. These seats have actual holes in them. I'm putting my arm through the seat. I mean, look at that. Have you ever seen a seat like that? Of course, you've got the M3 badges. Now, stepping into the seat, these are some racing seats, but they feel pretty comfortable. Now, you've got one big thing about the interior is this Alcantara, which is everywhere. It's on the steering wheel, it's on the dash here. You've got a special CS emblem in the dash there. Now, the CS stands for Coupe Sport, and rumors are around that BMW is considering coming out with a CSL, which hasn't been in a car since 2004, in the M3 CSL. So that will slate above this car and even more power and more exclusivity. But now this is just like any other 3 Series with the iDrive and the iDrive system up here. You've got the little click wheel down here. You've got the same 7-speed dual clutch transmission. You've got a nice little M3 logo right there. But yeah, these seats are absolutely beautiful. I've never seen a seat like this. Look, I could put my hand right through there. I mean, that is insane. You've got the nice M colors right here on the seat belts as well. I mean, this is a special place to be. You even got the little cutouts here for the top of your wheel. So yeah, I'm not gonna sit in the back because, you know, M3 race car, who cares about the back seat? But it is a 4-door sedan. You can put your kids back there, which I don't think you're gonna be daily driving this. This is a special car, and thank you to Sun Motors BMW for letting me come take a look at this car. It is just awesome. So let's take a look at some other details. Now, to sort of add to the exclusivity of this car, BMW is only making 1,200 of these for the world, and the US is getting 500 to 600 of them, and which means there's not a lot of them around. So I feel very lucky and fortunate that one of these is standing right in front of me. But this is definitely a special car. Now this car is only offered in the automatic transmission. They do not offer the manual. I mean, this is the race car and you want it to be fast as possible, so that is the reason why there is no manual. And I can see how some purists might be upset about that, but this car does shed 110 pounds from the regular M3. So just something else that's special about this car. One thing that I cannot forget to mention, that this car is finished in a beautiful San Marino blue metallic. You can see the colors in the blue. That's a Long Beach blue M2, and this is called San Marino blue. But it is absolutely gorgeous. BMW, I think, makes the best blues around. Obviously, you've got the Estoril blue, like my buddy Joe's car. But this is an absolutely beautiful car in person. Now, they're undergoing some construction. That's why none of these cars are in the showroom, which is why I have a opportunity to come take a look at them outside. But just look at the stance of this car. You've got the aggressive front end. You've got the M typical mirrors. You've got the carbon fiber roof. Blacked out kidney grills with the M3 logo. I mean, this is basically the ultimate M3 for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have something special planned for all 5 of these cars, so stay tuned to see that. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.
If it's my last day on earth, I wanna spend it with you.